Today, we bring year 3 of the Rockies franchise to an end. It's easily been our best season of the series, but there's still a lot of work to do. Colorado only has one game remaining, but down at Aaa Albuquerque, we're still in the playoffs and had a really fun walk-off victory last episode. We will continue that playoff series after wrapping up the regular season on a rare rainy day in Los Angeles, taking on the Dodgers one final time. We'll go into player lock here with the team MVP for this year. It has to be Brandon Nimmo, his first year with the Rockies, and he has been in the hunt for the batting title all season long, hitting .333 coming into this game. And he also has 25 home runs. He's been the complete package for us this season, and he's obviously somebody we want to build around. But in bringing him here to Colorado, he only signed a one-year contract. So he's already set to hit free agency next year, and he's probably going to be our top priority. We've been searching for stability in this lineup, and we haven't had it until Brandon Nimmo arrived, and then we made the trade for Bryan Reynolds, and my hope is that we can keep those two together, get some good power in the middle of this order, and see where that takes us next year. We have done a lot of really good things with this team so far in the series, but Brandon Nimmo and signing him has maybe been the #1 move when you consider where this offense would be without him. He set career highs this year in batting average, on base, home runs, RBIs. So yeah, it's an easy choice to decide to try and re-sign him. We'll just see if we're able to do it. But I'm pretty much going to do whatever it takes to get him signed to like a 3-year contract or something. I don't want to have to replace him after searching for a player to produce like this. Trey Turner obviously was supposed to do something similar and didn't, but his second half of the year was a lot better than the first. I'm just hoping that in year 4, Turner's better. We have David Geronimo pick up where he's leaving off. But we are going to go to the Aaa team now, and for some reason when the season ends, like the game just automatically made roster moves for me. Even though everything is set to manual, I never want their help. But still, they sent a bunch of players up, a bunch of players down, and I can't do anything about it. So I went to the lineup and took out like the major league players like Connor Joe and Ryan McMahon, because I wanted this to be about seeing players who could help us out next year. Players we don't know much about. And this is Game 6, first round of the Aaa playoffs. We had the walk-off thriller to extend the series last time out. And we'll get into this Game 6 now at Tacoma. Jared Kelenic starts it off with a ground out. He's the Mariners' top prospect here in the series. And Chichi Gonzalez is the starter. We've seen him at the majors for a while. Wasn't so good his last time out, so he's been at Aaa basically all season. And he picks up a couple of strikeouts to begin his day. We'll go bottom 2, Julio Rodriguez, the batter, and the curveball will get him looking strike 3. That's 3 in a row for Gonzalez. Couple batters later, runner on first for Sam Travis, who looks at a cutter on the inner third. Another strikeout, already 4. Taylor Trammell with 2 down. That's a nasty 2-strike pitch. He's jammed. That one can't feel too good. Chichi Gonzalez starts off with a couple of zeros. So let's go to the offense, facing Emerson Hancock in the 3rd inning. Casey Golden, 3-2, pops it up. A changeup left over the plate, pretty good swing timing. But that's how it goes, especially at the minor leagues. Like, these players have lower ratings. And I think in some ways, maybe the game is a little too unforgiving as far as generating offense at the minor league level. Maybe the game could use a little bit of rebalancing, both at Double and Triple-A, as you just don't see a lot of power, and hits feel more special than they probably should. But it's a low-scoring pitcher's duel to start things off. Bottom 3, a 3-2 count and a line drive into right. A rare hit here in the early innings. Noelville Marte with a drive down the line. That will hook into the seats. Gonzalez ahead. That misses the inside corner. And the 3-2 is even further inside. 2 aboard for Tacoma. Gonzalez in his first jam. Here's Adam Hazley with a swinging bunt. Gonzalez gathers and throws to first. Another 0. 3 scoreless innings to start. Top 4, Aaron Shunk, the third baseman here at Albuquerque, with a routine ground ball hit to short. Nothing there. And Michael Tolia. There's a drive to left center field. He's got some power and shows it off as this bangs off the left center fence around the 388 sign. A 2-out double. I don't know why it feels like all these recent episodes have our best hitting done with 2 outs. It's only mildly annoying right now. But we have Austin Martin, green light 3-0. Pretty much my trademark here, and he can't do anything with it. Can't break the tie. So we go bottom 4, where Rodriguez hits one past first base. Good pitch, low and away, but a good swing. Next up, it's Jordan Cowan, and that pitch is left over the middle, drilled to right center field. Tacoma has something here as Rodriguez is waved around third, and he scores easily. Tacoma on the board. But they're not finished. Base hit center field from Sam Travis, and another run will come around. It's 2-0. They're finally getting after Chichi Gonzalez. Really solid the first couple innings. Gets lucky here. That pitch was also missed and left over the middle, but it's a fortunate double play. 2-0, we go to the 5th. Bubba Starling with a drive into center field. Over into the gap. That's a catch. Then Casey Golden. 3-2 with 2 away and just a little bit behind here. Kind of jammed into shallow center. After Gonzalez had that rocky inning, we go to Ben Bowden, the lefty. And this is hit down the line by Andy Young. Over towards the seats, but just enough room to make the play. 2 batters later, Noelville Marte, as this skips past Shrunk, and it's into left field. A 2-out hit, followed by Hazley with a fly ball that falls in shallow left, and then it bounces past Casey Golden. I'm not really sure what to do there. I guess it's a shallow fly. I have to count on that being a higher bounce, but I wasn't counting on it going that high and far. So 3-0 Tacoma. Still can't get on the board, and Johnny Schaefer got a meatball, and he pops it up in foul territory. He does need to work on his hitting versus right-handed pitching. It's been his Achilles heel all season. I've seen some points that maybe he needs more time at the minor league level simply because of that, and I have to agree if that doesn't get better in spring training. Roel Ramirez enters the game for Albuquerque, and everything I've seen from him so far suggests that he'll be on the 40-man roster come spring. He's got a nice cutter, good swing and miss stuff, and I want to see him hopefully join the Major League rotation next year. But Albuquerque's running out of time here. In the 7th, it's ripped down the line by Michael Tolia. Of course, it's a perfect carom to the right fielder, so it's just a fancy single. Austin Martin is next. We'll take that slider away, and I don't like that one either. Martin walks 2 on. We don't even have 2 out yet. This is kind of exciting, as Connor Blair's a bit out in front. 3-1. Lined into right center field. That'll split the outfielders, and we're going to get on the scoreboard. Austin Martin is waved around, and Albuquerque plates their first 2, making this a much more interesting Game 6. Nice swing there by Connor Blair, and that'll bring the bullpen into the equation for Tacoma. JT Chagua will enter the game after giving up the walk-off hit in Game 5. 3-2 to Casey Golden, and that is taken in the dirt. 2 aboard. And now this lineup was a little messed up. I forgot to move up Johnny Schaefer. I did make all kinds of adjustments and missed that. But he's batting 8th, or actually 9th here, at the right time. 2-1, 2 down, 2-0. And drilled to deep left field. That is out of reach, and Schaefer comes through. The tying run scores. Schaefer to second and thrown out. Unfortunately, that is where the inning ends, but Albuquerque makes this a brand new game. Roel Ramirez stays out there, continuing to fool these Tacoma hitters. Here's Andy Young. 2-seam on the outside corner, 4-seam on the inside, and the 1-2 curveball. What are you supposed to do there? Roel Ramirez looks really good. We go top of the 8th. Jose Gomez with a hit to short. Nice diving stop, and Gomez is retired. And with 2 down, Aaron Schunk to right center field, just over the second baseman. And this one turns into a slow roller. And Schunk round second, getting greedy, wanting third base, and he is thrown out. Very nice job by these outfielders, and then the relay throws to get this out here and the out of Schaefer. I feel like I played it too safe on the base paths, and I felt like that was a good chance to take there. It takes 2 perfect throws, and they sure enough got 2 perfect throws. But we go bottom 8. Runner aboard here for Tacoma. Here's a pitch in the dirt. Schaefer gathers, throws to second, but it's too late. Tacoma looking for the lead. And now Tommy Doyle having some issues here finding the strike zone. And he ends up walking Julio Rodriguez. 2 on, 1 down. Here's Jordan Cowan with a drive down the left field line. Maybe a look there, but no. Just a little too far into the seats. 1-2. Here's the tapper over to Schunk, who throws to second, and the turn will get 2. We're through 8, still tied up. Albuquerque trying to take this game. Michael Tolia driven to right field. Not actually that exciting on a pitch left up. Connor Blair up again. He's got the 2-0 looking for something to hit. And he's got it. Drilled to left center field. And a diving catch takes away a potential hit. Adam Hazley in center field with a great defensive play. I couldn't get over the defense Tacoma was playing. Usually we go down to AAA and the difference in defense between here and the minors is so drastic. But now it's a walk-off chance for Tacoma, narrowly missing on that previous swing. Sam Travis takes the walk. Taylor Trammell trying to put down a bunt, and that almost hit him. 1-1. Offering again, but popping it up, and Schaefer gloves it. 2 batters later, Andy Young with a 3-1 count. It's bounced over to Schunk, and that will send us to extra innings yet again. That's what it took in Game 5 for Albuquerque. We go to the 10th inning. Bubba Starling starts it off by drawing the walk. Casey Golden next, and a line drive to right field, the first to reach, and now you get Johnny Schaefer. You couldn't ask for a better setup here. I guess beyond like 2 solo home runs, but Schaefer out in front, falls behind, and then a drive to left center field, and it just doesn't have enough. With these pitches, you'd like to see him do a bit more damage. Here's Zach Veen. That's called strike 2 on the outside. Brutal. 0-2 fastball, and Veen is down swinging. It's up to Jose Gomez. On the first pitch, lined into left, and it's caught by Marte, ranging. Great catch. We go bottom 10. Still tied. There's a line out over at first base. Kevin Feliciano is the closer here at AAA, and he gets through the inning rather quickly. To the 11th, Michael Tolia, 2-2. Down on strikes, there's the changeup at the knees. Bottom 11, Kevin Feliciano facing Sam Travis. Got away with that curveball. Trying the 0-2 once again, and this time he does not miss. Cutter up and in, forces the 12th. Casey Golden with 2 away, and nice stop at third base. Albuquerque can't get it going. Feliciano stays out there, and that's a drive from Taylor Trammell. It's out of reach over Golden by inches. Trammell, with his great speed, leads off the inning with the double. And we are going to our last bullpen pitcher, Nate Greep. Trammell moves up to third, 1 down, and Andy Young strikes out swinging. Big slider, 2 away. But here is perhaps the face of the franchise for the Mariners for years to come, Jared Kelenic, just off the inside corner. The 2-2 misses outside. 3-2, low and away. Some really good major league caliber takes. It comes down to Noelville Marte. It's lined into center, and it's down for a hit, and Trammell scores. This game is over, and the series goes to Tacoma. To have a chance there, we gotta dive. Really drop the ball there. I think we could have had it. I think we would have had at least a chance here with Connor Blair. Can he dive and get that? From the gameplay camera, I felt like it, and the circle there turned red, so it's probably possible. But that is where the Rockies organization plays its last game of the year. And we're going to wrap this video up now, taking a look at Game 7 of the World Series. We have the Yankees and the Dodgers. Dodgers already won the World Series back in year 1 and in 2020 before the series even started. Yankees looking for their first World Series since 2009. And it's a double here in the first inning. That's Corey Seager reaching, but Garrett Cole comes back to strike out Cody Bellinger. Let's go top of the second inning. Gleyber Torres at the plate, and he draws the walk. Few batters later, here's Gary Sanchez on a pitch left up, and Gary Sanchez puts the Yankees in front with this home run to left field. 416 feet, Yankees strike first. Bottom 4, Cody Bellinger 3-2, just taps one, and Cole is going to handle this, but Bellinger hustling down the line beats out the throw. Next up, with a 2-0 count, here's the catcher Will Smith. On a breaking ball, it's drilled to left center, and both catchers have 2-run homers in Game 7 of the World Series. I suppose it's quite fitting with both teams winning 3 games to this point. Nobody can pull away. Still tied in the 6th inning with both teams going to their bullpens, and the Dodgers pick up the ground ball double play. Back to Will Smith, and he's attempting to go deep again. Deep left center, but that is a catch to end the inning. There wasn't a lot of offense in the early stages of this game. Just those home runs by the catchers. With 1 down here in the 7th, Kevin Biggio beats the shift, and the ball just rests out near the warning track, so he's in scoring position. 2 batters later, Edwin Rios comes off the bench, and Vizcaíno strikes him out. Top 8, Kenley Jansen on the mound with Luis Robert stealing second easily. Yankees traded for him after losing Aaron Judge to the Royals. And Robert wants third, but this time Will Smith throws him out. Another big moment for Will Smith. Perfect throw. Yankees can't add a run in the 8th inning. And Cody Bellinger, bottom of the 8th inning, trying to get that go-ahead run. A base hit, 2 on, and they're back to Will Smith. but Tim Hill strikes him out. We go to the 9th, tied at 2. Jansen stays out there and strikes out Gleyber Torres. Gio Urshela 2-2, going low for 1. Jansen covering. We're going bottom 9. A chance to walk it off at home for the Dodgers, and Keibert Ruiz pops this up with 2 down. And it forces extra innings from Dodger Stadium. Top of the 10th inning, 2 down and a 2-strike count. Here's a drive from Mike Ford. Headed deep to left field. This is back, and it's taken away by Brent Rooker. That was the go-ahead homer the Yankees were looking for. But Brent Rooker saves the day, and we go bottom 10, still tied. Jonathan Loaizaga on the mound. He walks Mookie Betts. Carlos Asuaje puts down a good bunt. Betts moves up to second base. Corey Seager up next with a ground ball to the right side. Betts up to third. And now it takes a hit to win the World Series. Cody Bellinger grounded to short. Torres in time to force an 11th inning. Still not done here in the World Series. Luis Robert, 3-1, grounding this one up the middle. He reaches. Already tried to steal twice earlier in the ball game, and here he goes again. Safe at second. Clint Frazier with a full count, grounds over to first, and Roberts up to third. Next, it's DJ LeMahieu, and he gets jammed. Ground ball to second. And still, no one can break this 2-2 tie. We'll go into the 12th inning. Blake Trinan on the mound. Giancarlo Stanton with 2 away throws the bat. I didn't even know that still happened in the show. And I can't tell if that went over the screen. But he's got a new bat now. 2-2. It grounds off of Trinan. He's got a cover, and Stanton beats him to first base. I don't know what was weirder, that or throwing the bat as far as he did. And now, that's not Stanton trying to steal. They brought in a pinch runner, and Will Smith ends the inning. We go bottom of the 12th inning. Pinch hitting Danny Santana. He will walk to first base. With 2 down, 3-2. Here's Corey Seager, and that is called ball 4 away. The Yankees make another pitching change now. Zach Britton comes in to get the lefty-lefty matchup against Cody Bellinger. And that's a ground ball. It will get through. Here comes Santana, headed home, and the Dodgers are the World Series champions yet again. 3 of 4. Every year of this franchise, we have been chasing the most recent champion in our own division, and that will continue going into Season 4. We're trying to close the gap between us, the Padres, and the LA Dodgers. What'd they win? 24 more games than us this year, on top of going all the way to the World Series again? We all knew it wasn't going to be easy here with Colorado. But this World Series win reminds you that it's not necessarily getting any easier. Dodgers are the champions once again. We will now conclude Season 3 with a look at the award winners. And Cody Bellinger is named the World Series MVP. For the league MVPs, we have Rafael Devers in the American League, Ronald Acuna Jr. in the National League. Cy Young Award winners are Shane Bieber and Jacob deGrom. Batting titles: Luis Arraez in the American League hit .335, and Carlos Correa, by a single point, beats Brandon Nimmo for the NL batting title. Let's go to Rookie of the Year. Brandon Marsh of the Angels in the American League, and David Geronimo of the Rockies is your NL Rookie of the Year with 23 home runs. This was a big first year for him. He got better as the season went on. He's going to be either hitting 3rd or 4th for us next year. There's no way he ends up batting lower. I'm really excited to see what year 4 can bring. I feel like Geronimo's going to continue getting better. We're bound to have Trey Turner play better than he did this season. And hopefully we can make maybe one addition outside of the organization to boost this offense. Maybe one more hitter in the middle of this order. Maybe we're trying to replace Ryan McMahon or something. I'm not going to be ultra aggressive trying to bring in another player. We've been aggressive in this series, and eventually you got to slow down unless you have the Dodgers checkbook, and we don't. But next up for Colorado, we will have an off season, and right now I'm not sure if I'm able to do it this weekend, and if I'm not, I'll see if I can stream it early next week or even just skip streaming it this time around, although I do like streaming the off seasons a lot, and I know many of you do as well. But if I'm able to stream, I'll make the event in advance and make sure you get a notification that it is there. So I don't know yet when the off season is going to be, but I can't wait to get to year 4 because I am really excited to see what this team looks like next year. Thanks for watching year 3, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your feedback below and have a great day.